know what is the most exhausting parenting loop? It's not the bedtime routine, it's not the morning chaos. It's the anger, guilt loop. It's that gut punch moment when you raise your voice and before even your heart rate comes down, the guilt floods in. You tell yourself, I should haven't said that. You hug your child too quickly. You buy them a treat or stay up overthinking. And by the time you wake up, you're already walking on eggshells around your own emotions. Yeah, every high-achieving parent knows this loop, even if they never say it out loud. And here's what nobody tells us. Anger and guilt are not just bad moods in the parenting world. They are physiological events. Our body and nervous system literally store them like data. And when they pile up, they keep us stuck in chronic stress mode. We all came into parenting wanting connection, not chaos. We didn't have kids to pass on our house or our bank accounts. We had kids to feel love in its purest form, to develop that connection. But when the body is operating in survival mode, that deep connection becomes harder to access. And here, let's talk about how the anger guilt loop usually plays out. So you've had a long day at work, back-to-back meetings, decision fatigue, pressure to perform. You walk in the door and within 5 minutes, your nervous system gets another hit. Shoes in the hallway, grumpy teenager, sibling argument, or a child refusing dinner. You snap, not because you're a bad parent, but because your nervous system is still in fight or flight. And once the anger releases, guilt takes over. And then we overcompensate. Maybe we soften boundaries, avoid conflicts, or try to make it up with gifts, leniency, or endless explaining. And because kids are emotional barometers, they sense the instability. They push for reassurance. And this creates more stress. And the loop repeats. And I've seen this in myself and in countless parents I've worked with. And I lived this pattern myself. One day I worked with a client who used to buy his daughter a new necklace every time they had a blow up. He said he did it out of love. After working, he understood it was out of guilt. Or another mom was stuck in irritation so much that she stopped socializing altogether. She came to me for social anxiety, but it actually was stored irritation at her family that she had to let go. And here's what's happening under the surface. When anger fires up, our adrenaline glands flood the body with adrenaline and cortisol. The heart races, the muscles tighten, the breathing quickens, and the body thinks it's in danger. Now, if this happens once, the system resets. But if it happens every evening, the body never fully calms down. Muscle tension builds, digestion slows, headaches appear, sleep becomes shallow, and we wake up already tired. Then guilt enters. It's the emotional hangover of anger. It makes our chest feel heavy, stomach tight, and energy flat. Physiologically, guilt is draining. It activates the same stress hormones and reinforces the internal message, I am unsafe. Anger and guilt together create a chronic state of inner unsafety. And that's what your child feels too. Not through the words you say, but through your nervous system. Now, so how do we shift it? Not with more willpower or mindful breathing. We don't need another thing to do perfectly. We need a new ritual to repair. The nervous system is built on resetting, and it can recover by resetting itself. And this reset needs to help the nervous system to transition between work and home. And let me show you 3 ways to start. Number 1, embrace the 30% parenting rule. You don't need to get it right 100% with parenting all the time to be constantly emotionally connected. Secure attachment is built when we repair, not when we are perfect. 30% is enough to raise resilient, emotionally secure children. 30% being attuned to their emotional needs. Number 2, create a 3-minute reset ritual just for you. Something sensory that tells your body, work is over, I'm safe now. You could be washing your hands slowly, changing your clothes, or standing outside the door for a minute to feel the air on your skin. This signals your nervous system to switch states. Number 3, co-create a 3-minute reset ritual with your child. Maybe it's a family stretch, a kitchen dance, or sitting together, having a snack, and no agenda. This teaches your child that emotions are repairable, not dangerous. When you practice this regularly, repair becomes natural. You won't have to force calmness. Your body will start trusting safety again and just being communicating the state. You see, parenting is not about managing behavior, it's about managing energy. When you learn to regulate your internal state, you change the entire emotional climate of your home. You stop living in that anger guilt loop. You stop parenting from survival mode. And you start connecting from a place of calm, grounded presence. The kind of presence that your kids will remember years from now. And really, every parent deserves that freedom. And if you like a simple way to start, you can send me a message or check link in the bio, where I created a repair ritual, reset ritual for your nervous system for overstimulated working parents. If you're ready to go deeper and actually practice the skills of resetting, join me inside Better Parent Reset course. You don't need to be perfect parent. You just need to be a regulated one. Thanks.